They can be. But I'm just touching, just getting drops from each of these different oceans. Okay. Allah says, أَنَّا صَبَبْنَا الْمَاءَ صَبًّا. We made the rain fall down heavy. ثُمَّ شَقَقْنَا الْأَرْضَ شَقًّا. We made the earth tear open. فَأَنْبَتْنَا فِيهَا حَبًّا. We caused the grain to come out. وَعِنَبًا وَقَضْبًا وَزَيْتُونًا وَنَخْلًا. The grapes, the fruits, the bunches of fruits that come out, olives, palm trees, وَفَاكِهَةً, all kinds of fruits, وَأَبًّا, all kinds of pasture, all kinds of crop, مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ, as something to be utilized by all of you, وَلِأَنْعَامِكُمْ, and for your animals. So now, very briefly, Allah talked about rain and produce and our consumption and animal consumption, particularly cattle, sheep, etc. If you just think from an economic perspective, nations that have their natural agricultural resources, meat resources, poultry resources, dairy resources, are actually at a huge economic advantage already because they don't have a food shortage. And many of those nations, there's entire regions in the world that depend on them for their exports, and they determine the price of something like wheat and eggs and bread at the grocery store, etc. All of that is entirely dependent on this. It's simply mentioned in an ayah. But if you think about this from an economic perspective, what Allah has done is mentioned one of the most profound resources. You would think in the ancient world, people were farmers. And now we have big buildings and highways and mobile devices. But you know what? We still need eggs. We still need bread. We still need milk. We still need the fruit. You're still going to go to the grocery store and buy the same fruit that somebody was eating, 5,000 years ago. We have the same fundamental dependencies. And whenever there's for example, in Ukraine, because of the conflict with Russia and Ukraine, Ukraine was supplying wheat and other natural, food resources to many countries, and prices spiked. And it started affecting the bottom line in many, many countries. And by the way, when food prices go up, it starts having a trickle effect on other commodities. The entire business supply chain starts getting affected.